Hey, Tubes. Jonathan was wrong here. Truth and budget. I know it's a little dark. Just real quick, just had a thought. I realized there's a direct correlation between um, like societies and cultures' use of psychotropic and hallucinogenic drugs in their rituals and not going anywhere. No offense. Um, Because when you think of all the, all the crappiest third world, countries in the world, Africa, South America, stuff like that, they also have a history of doing a lot of hallucinogens. Native Americans, a lot of hallucinogens, and these are all cultures that never went anywhere, never did anything, never evolved their technology, never expanded. They just kind of sat there and, were easily conquered by other people. And, a lot of it's, guns, germs, and steel, and, they're the white man going around derp derp derp. I think it just, I just sort of realized it. There's a direct correlation between these, societies that never went anywhere and never did anything, and hallucinogens, because look at the Asians, they weren't, Asian. There's no the Middle East, the Greeks, the Romans, all these cultures like to drink, like to party, but none of them like to sit around and hallucinate. And it's just it's interesting. I just like I said, I just kind of realized it. Kind of wanted to point it out. There's a direct correlation between psychotropics and hallucinogenic drugs and dead cultures, that just lazy ass cultures that never did anything, never went anywhere, and were easily subjugated. We're supposed to feel bad for these people, but they never did anything. They never advanced. They never explored. They just kind of sat there and, tripped balls, I think that's very interesting because here we are, and the modern, people aren't, tripping, tripping balls per se, but they are on all sorts of psychotropic drugs through the, through the pharmaceuticals. And what is everyone's favorite pastime? Television and movies. Sports. They like to live vicariously through others, and that's kind of like the daydream. I mean, it gets to the point where it is like a form of psychosis, where these people are obsessed with these people's lives and movies. Especially think of Star Wars. Think how obsessed people are with Star Wars, and it's it's almost like a self-induced psychotropic. They're almost it's a religious experience for them to go and view these movies, the same as it was for this, people sitting around naked to, do hallucinogens and see, see their spirit forefathers or demons or whatever the crap they saw. Same stuff, We're supposed to think these cultures were noble for never developing clothing or tools, and I don't. I think that's I don't think that's anything to be proud of. Not at all. I mean, obviously there's something to be said for not, taking advantage of nature, but there's definitely something to be said for basically living like an animal. It's no wonder they, explorers thought less of these people because they saw them sitting around naked, getting high and anyway, we're bordering on a offensive material here now, but just a thought, direct correlation. These lazy ass cultures and societies that never went anywhere and were easily subjugated also like to sit around and hallucinate. Food for thought, right? Anyway, love you guys. Have a beautiful, probably day. I don't know, night. It's like 1 something now. Yeah, it's like 1:15. Blah blah blah. Love you guys. God bless.